evening to you. This is a very intimate arena at the moment. Very intimate. But I just thought, well, you know, 3 people know me. 4 if I count Pam. But I thought I'd discuss some of my likes and dislikes to just break the ice a little bit, you know, because we're gelling, want to bond, all 6 of us. Okay, my name is Claire, and I like cake. Yes, I do. I also like words, and I love double meanings. And I especially love the double entendre, because the double entendre in itself brings a smile to the face. I mean, basically, I can't get throughout the day without a Myrtle. And if it's a day that's without one of those, it's a day wasted. That's an actual fact. I also like funny names. My husband once took a phone call from someone called Dr. Salakmi Tatikunta. That is a true story, is it not?
It is true, yes.
I also found on social media a gentleman called Mr. Chip Bumgardner. I'll just let that settle. Chip Bumgardner. And I thought to myself, well, that is just an absolutely crazy name. What if he had a brother? What name would he have? It's got to be Randy, hasn't it? Randy Bumgardner. And I like the word Randy because it's, you know, another double entendre. I like it because in the UK it means horny. In America it's a bloke's name or even a presidential hobby. He's the leader of men, he's Donald Trump, isn't he, eh? I tell you, he's true to his name though, isn't he, Trump? Yeah, he's loud, embarrassing, uncomfortable, gives off a bit of a bad smell, so it turns into a massive shit, if not controlled properly. And I actually told my Canadian friend what Trump meant over here, which obviously amused him greatly. But he's done a lot of U-turns, hasn't he, Trump, over these election promises that he made recently about how he was going to bring the US troops home from Afghanistan, and then, surprise, surprise, no, I'm leaving them there to kill terrorists at Paz. Well, I don't think he knows if he's coming or going. I really don't, and we all know an undecided Trump will not end well. #short. Maybe that could be his Twitter name. In fact, Twitter are actually doing a new social media platform for him now called Twitter. But we've gone to a dislike so soon. What a sad face. And what else do I not like then? Oh, I don't like IKEA. Or more in particular, I don't like the windowless labyrinth of a store that literally messes with my head and I lose all concept of time and space. Sometimes even the will to live, if I'm honest. And, you know, some people only go for the meatballs. I mean, what does it say about the life pan? If that is what they're going for, I mean, you know, please don't judge me. But I wonder if anybody's seen anyone kicking off before about, you know, being shortchanged the number of meatballs they've had, asking for a friend. But the thing is if you imagine it as well, what would happen to all the kids that go in total meltdown if they had no more ice cream and hot dogs at the exit? I mean, that's the only way you're going to get them through the store. It's proper carrot and stick time. And in fact, it's the only thing that'll placate me, because there's always some knobhead takes the back of your heel off with a trolley round there, don't they? I mean, basically, this is your IKEA customer. Trolley. Head. They leave a path of destruction, they maim everybody left, right and centre. When you leave IKEA, you carry a limp. And you see them, don't you, in these massive F-off trolleys, and you think, oh, someone's going to come and do a lot of shopping here today. Oh no, there's umpteen kids under the age of 7 in that trolley, and they're all clambering out over the seat and in the trolley again, and they're forming like, you know, a daredevil stunt type triangle arrangement, just waiting for the nearest flaming hoop to come by. And, you know, the parents totally oblivious. They're there, aren't they? Assuming the position, looking the other way, screaming acrobatic kids in the trolley. And by this time, these kids, they've formed a human tower. And it's like Cirque du Soleil without the freaking sequins. And I wonder though if the parents do it on purpose so that they can get the last Billy bookcase off the top shelf in warehouse. I think that's what it is really. I think it's all a plan. And you get the other people, don't you, with these massive juggernauts of the trolley kingdom. They look at every single product going through. You stand there, you're looking at something, perusing the aisles, and there's reams of the same stuff that you're looking at, and they want to look in it. They're looking at what you're looking at because they want to touch what you're holding. Tell you, gets right on my ends. That does. It's like Tesco at Christmas. But you'll go to the checkout and you look behind you, expecting this trolley to be absolutely full of products. And you turn around and you look, it's a frigging mini pot plant. They've been around the entire store. They've spent about 3 hours. They've got right on your ends and they've come out with a succulent. What's that all about? Oh, I'm having a bit of a rant now, so I'm going to have to turn this to a positive. Oh yes. I'm going to drive out even more people, I think, at this rate. But I love my family and I love being a mum. But being a parent to a teenager is just a little bit scary. Especially when it comes about questions of puberty or sex. There, I've said it. Sex. Yes, I have got a twist. Because the thing is, you don't want to frighten them, but you don't want to give them a bullshit answer like what your parents gave you. You know, I mean, what top question, where do babies come from? Oh, stars, oh, gooseberry bush. Yes, well actually that's what my mother told me, but the thing is though, Pam, in this day and age, Jamie Oliver says half the kids in the country can't identify a potato. How the frig are we going to get away with describing a gooseberry? I just don't understand it. But, I mean, also there's like other questions such as, do periods only last one day? Could you imagine that? I mean, ladies, just think about it. Women would be happier, there wouldn't be such a high dependence on chocolate, and men would get to speak without injury for a further 6 days a month. Well, maybe not actually. Well, it's just scrub that. Pretend I never said anything. But my daughter's obviously a little bit older now and getting more independent, and I really like that. And my 3 favourite words to my daughter, apart from I love you, is get it yourself. Because really, that's a more compact version of what did your last slave die of? When, you know, you're short on time. I'm a busy woman, I have places to go, people to see. But when you actually, you know, you think about what you do for your kids, and when you're a parent, or especially a mum, I don't think any woman has ever contemplated at all in their life that they would spend the first 3 years of their child's life like this. Yes, that hand is a dustbin to whatever half-chewed object is in your child's mouth. That is your goal in life from now on. And you're there following them around, trying to catch whatever they've got. I mean, why do we do it? You know, you wouldn't do that to your dog. We all know they don't eat just pedigree chum. So why do we do it? I mean, you know, you're there sort of like bracing yourself for them to spit it in your hand. And when you do, you're like, try not to gip. You know, you imagine doing that at the park, there'd be 2 parents going, Carol, is that woman having a seizure? No, kid's just gobbed in her hand. But why do we do it? I wonder if it's because they are the, you know, because they share our DNA, if it's the human equivalent of the 5-second rule when you drop a crisp on the floor. I don't know, maybe. I mean, hands up anyone who, because I feel like, you know, we are bonding now. Think about how many people would own up to actually, if they didn't have anywhere to put said item from said child's mouth, would maybe pop it in to their own mouth and finish it off. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, just me then. Oh.
As far as I know, she's not done that.
No heckling.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, for example, I was out with my cousin the other day and she gave some chocolate to her little toddler and my teenager, and then at the end, you know, she's picking up all the rubbish. Picking up all the rubbish like they do. And I said, Amy, what are you doing? She's 14, she's got pockets. Like, we're going to break the cycle of walking around like that, trying to pick up stuff. It's like, you know, in bed into the psyche. But, I mean, we do get our own back though, don't we, let's face it, because, you know, we've got the use of mummy spit. Yeah. You're there. Yeah, come here. And the kids like something out the Matrix. Trying to get away from it. It's like maternal Savlon, isn't it, though? You know, for cuts and grazes, or a bit of maternal domestos, kills all known germs dead. And kids believe you know, when you sort of like, when you've hurt themselves. You've hurt yourself and you're trying to sort yourself out and try to make them feel better without sort of throwing too much attention at it. And they, you know, like knock themselves or something like, oh, you know, blow on it. Blow on it. It's like the parental equivalent of the wet paper towel that teachers used to say. Can you remember when you were at school and teachers would say, you know, you say, oh miss, I fell over in playground and I've snapped my ankle bone showing through skin. Oh Ryan, just go to the toilet and put a wet paper towel on it, and if it's still bothering you, by great, we'll send you to the office for some witch hazel. Witch hazel? Bloody luxury! You had to be half decapitated in my day to go to the office and get witch hazel. In fact, if you got a bloody cotton ball, that was amazing. Like rationing them badgers. But what else would we say though to try and placate a child if they'd hurt themselves? Oh yeah, if it's a bit more of a knock, oh, you know, you've got your elbow, give it a rub. Oh, go on, just give it a rub. Yeah, that's all better. Give it a rub. Well, that's lovely to start off with. But as time goes by, that goes with its own warning. You'll be like, Carl, if you don't start rubbing it, it'll either drop off or you'll go blind. Thank you very much. Thank you for enduring. Good evening.